We're going to continue with the dentist project. I have the bins all sorted out, made the windows fit and everything, and about ready to go into it. Now, one thing that I noticed that when I go from the list view, here's the list view, here's the frame view, and it's not the order which I brought in. And I realized, okay, wait, let's go to the list view. If I double click on the name column up here on the actual word name, click once, double click, it now resorts it so that the lower number scenes are earlier on top, and then what we call ascending order, low to highs, 2 to 6. So then when I go to my frame view, it didn't sort this out. So I go to the menu here, and there's a category called Fill Sorted. So when I hit Fill Sorted, it fills the window, sorted based on the way the list is sorted. Here's the other thing, that when I look at this, there's obviously by default, what you see is the first frame of the clips. I can actually play each of these clips in the window with sound. I hit the space bar, starts to play.
Hey, Mark.
There it is. And I hit the space bar, it stops. To fast forward through this, there's 3 letters, J, K, and L on your right side of your keyboard. And if you learn how to use all 3 buttons using 3 fingers, 1 per button, I would put my thumb over the space bar, next finger, index finger over J, middle finger over K, and then my 4th finger over L. So now the exercise would be to hit L once, it'll play forward.
Hey, on the mark.
Hit the space bar to stop it, hit J to go backwards in real time. There it is. And if I hold K down and hold L down, I can go about 1/3 speed and slow and with sound forward. If I hold K down and hold J down, it will play backwards in that slow motion sound. So anyway, now that's a little hard to see all this in this tiny little window. So how about if I double click on this and load it up here and looked at it on the viewer window? Do the same thing, hold K down and hold L. If I hold the K down, tap L, it'll go 1 frame. Tap J, it'll go back 1 frame. I can control this, all right? So, but let's go fast forward. If I hit L 5 times, it'll go fast forward, and I hit K stop. Hit J 4 or 5 times, it'll go backwards really fast. And so I can zing along here. Okay, so there it is. Now, here's the frame I'd rather see, is the lady sitting in the white shot. This is more representative than the frame with the slate in front of her face. So I'm going to mark this as an in point. Then with my mouse, I'm going to click up here in the bin on that same selected window, hit the letter Q, and it will go to the end point. So let's do that now. That's a little easier. Double click on this, load it up. I'm going to just drag this forward to see what the shot will be. Oh, okay, so it's when the dentist comes to the door. Mark an in, E, with the letter E. Click on the bin, hit letter Q, jumps to that frame. Double click on the next one. I have no idea what this shot is. Zing forward. Oh, it's her back walking out the door. And Q again. What is this empty floor shot? Drag all the way through. A purse drops down. Things spill out. There, that's some more. I'm not suggesting this is the frame I'm going to actually edit with, but it is updating my thumbnail so I can recognize what these shots are. Okay, I'll pick this part because this is where he sits down and then the assistant comes in. So it's the whole master take of that. Mark an in, update, get the slate out of my way. It's kind of a medium shot. 2 shot the people at the chairs. Q. Here is the assistant coming in. I'll put at the door. update that. What is this? It's removing the cover for the bottles. I'll use that frame. It doesn't really matter. It's just I recommend before you start cutting, you go through each of these clips and get familiar with what's happening. All right. So you shouldn't start cutting till you know your material. So this looks like 2 takes of this 4C2 versus 4C1, 4D. Okay, so here he is. The reverse of 4C is 4D. And okay, something about this 6-7 take 2. It's a wide shot, but I'll make a note and I'll put in the description. Do not use this shot for this because you actually have the same angle here. Okay, let me get to that point here. There it is. Now note this shot versus the pickup. It's essentially the same part of the scene where he goes over to take the cover off the bottle. This one versus the 4 pickup 6, PU6. Except the lighting is so different. It's like the different universe. Here's the lighting as it matches everything that we're doing. Okay, that matches. But when you go here, it's very dark and dingy. Why? Because this shot was only made for his close-up here. Okay, and then the nurses or the assistants close-up there. So don't use this to right as he sits down on 672. Okay. Tooth gag. There's like a pickup insert of the assistant doing a little funny thing with her thing. Get the one that's in focus. There's 2. There's that one, and then there's that one. Okay. All right. So update that. Okay. So you should go through your footage before you start cutting anyway. So this is one way also to update your frame view in the bin. Okay. We're almost ready to start cutting. I'll stop here for now.